So hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're gonna look into some constructed content actually, as some of you already asked, and I also thought about doing some constructed content, not unlimited, and that's why I looked into a bit into different formats, and I decided that I will probably play, I will play Explorer format. So by Explorer, first of all, for those who are just joining, so as you know, I'm mainly doing limited content, so I'm drafting, and so by Explorer, it's not rotatable, so rotational format, so the decks that or sets that come in, they stay, so not like a standard where the new set comes in, some leave the format. Additionally, there is also less complexity comparing to historical alchemy format. So in this format, you won't see any also non-digital or alchemy cards. That's why that's also for me as a new constructed player a big advantage. So so that's why let's look into the Explorer and see how it goes. So I just looked into some meta decks, so the most popular decks, or the one that had a good win rate recently. And so in the last 30 days there was this deck, mono aggro red, so I just called it meta, for me to remember. And so we were playing it. Why I went with such kind of deck, so it was relatively cheap for me to craft, so I only needed 9 rares. I have some still here from my draft, so one of those was land, so lands are always good to craft, and a few other cards like a Soulscar Mage, so like itself is a very good card, and also Runaway Steam Kin, so in any way maybe I will use them in the other decks that I will build in the future, so that's completely fine. And why did I decide to go with the red aggro deck? So I want to learn the format, so I think I had a chance to play it maybe at the beginning of this year. I played a bit of Explorer just myself in my free time, maybe 2-3 games I did to see. I mean, since that time there were some already new additions coming, and also as I saw from the meta, there are also like a new decks already available, so the one that I played is no longer there. So for me as a new player, I think red burn is pretty good just to know the format, so we can try other decks later. And that's also like maybe a call to action for you if you have some decks that you already played in Explorer or maybe you thought to try out. Please just comment in here in the section, or so that I could also take it into account for the next videos. That would be really appreciated, because I'm also learning about the format itself right now. So let's have a look on this mono aggro red deck. As you see here, so it's mostly about some cheap spells, like burn spells, like a shock, or skewer the critics. I mean, it's not so small, but 3 damage to any target, and some additional some other pump effects, and also creatures with prowess, so we have a few of those. Also we have Sticky Fingers. I think this card was in the New Capana set, if I'm not mistaken, because so I looked actually from the current set that are available in Explorer. I think I played only 5 or 6 of those, so that's also not so many, but compared to historic, there are like endless number of those, so that's also still better. So play with the fire, so like some small burn spells, as already saw, Soulscar Mage, so that's also a prowess creature with some additional effect, which you will learn on the way while playing, and some, of course, like card advantage with the Rance Resolve, and also with the Sticky Finger we will get additional like mana that we could use to cast those spells, and Crush Through also some additional like trample, draw card effects, and also a spell to activate our prowess creatures. So that's the deck. So there's also one special land, 10 of the back beer. So if there are some mistakes, please don't judge me too much, because most of the cards, or a lot of cards, I see first time, maybe except for the Sticky Fingers, Shock. I know this card, Monastery Sea Sphere, Kumana also think already saw it before, so let's, I would say, just start directly and move to the gameplay. So we are in my deck, so I have some standard decks that you get when you start to play Arena. Yeah, so we choose my mono aggro red meta deck, and yeah, I will be doing ranked, explore ranked best of one by now, so I don't want to bring too much complexity at this point, like sideboarding, but at the later point of time, of course, I want to do with the sideboard, so let's just start best of one and see, explore the format. So I think this like series of content will be interesting for those who are just starting to explore the format or like construct it itself or like explore in this sense, and want to learn about like all the other decks that I played in the moment, and yeah, just to have some fun. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, so we can keep it. We have all the spells, and now we don't need to think about second color, so because we just play mono red, so let's keep it, and we can start directly with the Monastery Swift Spear. So at the moment, when I look at this deck, in the last 30 days, it was around 3% of people played it. If I interrupted, and yeah. So let's see. So this is Lunar Veteran, and another creature enters the battlefield and you control, you gain 1 life. And yeah, all the other stuff. So see, so exile the top of you until the next end of your turn. You may play with those cards. So if you prowess, it will get 1 plus 1/+1 until end of turn. So it will be 2/3 creature. Yeah, we can't double. Of course, we could just go Monastery Swift Spear, kill the Veteran, and then they can recast it for 2 mana later. So I think it's fine. Let's do it like this. Kill Veteran, pump both, and attack for 4. Yeah, I know. I mean, it's not like a lot of interactions, so there are not so many interactions in this deck, but yeah, for learning format, I think that's already pretty good. So let's, we unfortunately missed the land drop. It's good for us, so that we found the land. Next turn we can already maybe kill the Giada. So it's Angel deck, right? Not regarding each other. Yeah, that needs to be killed as soon as possible. Okay, yeah, it's a bit unfortunate, but let's see. 3 damage to any target, so we can kill Font of, but then we can't really attack. Good. If a source you control deal non-combat damage to a creature and upon control with many counter that creature instead. Okay, so we can, but then I can't really. It's not ideal. Maybe, so we have to skewer, so basically 6 damage phase if we want to. If I go with the... I can't double spell, I mean I can double spell with the Scar Mage and Rance Resolve, but I have a feeling that we need to kill the yeah, Giada from the description and pass for a turn. Not sure if it's correct, so but let's see. Cleric, what does it do? If you would gain life, you gain that much life +1 instead. Control. If another creature you control is better, you gain 1 life. Okay, so. Oh, yeah, actually, that's unfortunate. Again, we can't double spell, but I would say we just go with the light up to the stage. and try to look for the land or some spell for next turn. Okay, so next turn we can kill Phantom and play Resolve, which is pretty nice. Then we would pump, it will be 3, 4. Okay, it's fine. I mean, yeah, they can start attacking. Or we can just kill the 2-4 as well by... Yeah, it's a bit not like very mana efficient, but I think that's probably fine to do. Okay, they got protection. Okay. I think that was pretty bad. Okay, run the base team. America's Respel. Okay, when thinking if the counters, okay. Okay, let's go with the Runaways team King. And go with the Kumano faces, yeah. And say go. So yeah, I think our chances look pretty, let's say, not good here. Okay, so okay, interesting. I mean, we can just go face, of course, and just grow the Runaways team. It will be a 4-4. Then they block very good here anyway, so yeah, we can also go Kumano and then cheaper spec skewer, so it's also fine, I believe. Okay, let's say go because we can use the Screw Critic still next turn, and maybe we draw something relevant that we can use it with. Yeah. Okay, Sticky Fingers. Fortunately, it's not a creature. Yeah, so let's go with the Sticky Fingers. So we can put on the 4-4, it will have Menace. They can block with the 4-6, and then maybe we can kill it. Maybe that's an option. Let's see how they block. Okay. And turn, so we can't do much here right now. That's like escalating. I mean, I read about this deck. Yeah, it can escalate pretty fast. Like those F decks, or yeah, where you just, they have some just, yeah, angel synergies. So let's look what we get here. There's something relevant. Yeah, I don't think we have any outs here, so that happens. Yeah, so a bit unfortunate game. But yeah, we see, so I think that's really important to be fast with this deck and yeah, remove those crucial creatures like this 2/2. Yeah, it was pretty mean that they had the safe counter, or like that they could save their creature. So okay, so yeah, I mean, we can keep. We have Runaway Steam King. I think at the beginning it's pretty nice to have it. Then we can build already counters on it. Oh, and we even drew a Mystery Swift here, which is nice. I think next turn I want to go with the Runaway Steam King, or it depends on what they play, but yeah. Yeah, let's attack first and play Runaway Steam King. So if they don't play anything, then I would go with the Rance Resolve. If they play, we can just kill something. So if it's small enough. What does it do? Creature Savage. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature or land card from among them into hand. Put the rest in your graveyard. So they took a land. Okay, interesting. What is this? Okay, some like artifacts maybe. Wow, Soul Size. Yeah, I know this card. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of choice, but don't know what's like worst to remove. Maybe Sticky Fingers could be, or some shock. Yeah. So they took shock. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's go with the renders off. We missed the land drop, and it also pumps our creatures, so that's nice. Yeah, let's get the mountain. Oh, actually I could have attached the, oops. But yeah, let's go with the skull, because Skirmish then, yeah, I missed the damage. Because this activates when you cast a red spell, so it doesn't need to be instant or sorcery, so it doesn't have pros. Another Greasy Salvage, interesting. So it looks like some vehicle, yeah, deck, some artifact vehicle deck, something like this exists. So this card I know from the new Capenna. Okay, so let's just attack and yeah, in this game. Yeah, I mean, they were a bit slower for us, and we just had a good draw, so. But yeah, that's first win in Explorer with this deck, so. Okay, so yeah, we can keep. We have Monastery, Swift Spear, and some non-creature spells for the Monastery, so for Prowess effect, and also Kumana. It's nice start. So you don't also need, like, I think maximum 3 lands is already pretty good here. So let's go with the with the Monastery and Sticky Fingers directly. And get some token. Yeah, we can go with the. Actually, let's wait for next turn. We can then utilize better the Monastery Swift Spears by casting. Yeah. Kumano. Or we can also just go with the Rance Resolve, I think. Pre-combat, let's see what they do. Okay. So we still draw a card because of the Sticky Fingers effect. And it's nice that we get rid of some lands. Yeah, let's go with the Kumano here. Let's attack, and then we can discuss the Soul Skirmish, I would say, for next turn. So they play blue, red, most likely spell. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, a bit sad, but let's go with the Rance Resolve. It's nice, sticky fingers. Let's go with the sticky fingers right now. And another Kumano. And attack for 5. And in turn, so this can damage to any target, and you can scry if you go to face. Put a page counter in, draw a card. When there are 4 more page counters, exile it. If you do, you gain full life. Okay, so that's a bit slow, but probably, yeah, in the long. So, put card. So we can go just face with the shock, see what they do, but I want to keep the play for the fire, with the fire. If you now push to damage, that would be enough. Okay, and then we just go with the play with the fire. Yeah, I mean, no, it's a bit mean deck, but I need to think that's a very good one to just to learn about the format. So mountain, so yeah, we can keep it. Unfortunately, I don't have, like, I mean, we have Soul Skirmish, a bit slower hand, but yeah, it's fine. So they start with the Consider. Okay, so survey 1 for a card. Okay, let's go with the Soul Skirmish. So it says if a source you control deal non-combat damage to a creature and opponent controls, put that many mana so on this one, counter that creature instead. Okay, let's go with the Monastery Sphere first. And see, they may have a removal here, but we can't play around this, so... Of course, you could have just attacked with the skull and see if they get. Okay, that's not the worst case. What was it? Ah, it's here. Don't implement this on the center. Okay. I think I need to hold the full control, if I'm not mistaken, for the second ability or saga here. But yeah, let's go with the Soul Skirmish pre-combat. Ah, okay, so it's fine. Then Rance Resolve for extra. And yeah, Mountain. Now they probably kill. Okay. One video cut out number of cards in the control's graveyard. Okay. So it looks like some control deck. What is this? Lifelink Vampire Warrior. If a non-token creature opponent controls would die instead. Instead, exile that card and create a 2/2. Oh, that's super annoying. What can we do? So we can go first Runaway Steamkin. Okay, first let's go with the Runaway Steamkin. Ah, it's creature. Oh, yeah, that's my mistake. Yeah, I did a mistake. I had to go with the 2 spells. I can still go with it, and it just probably it's not like the best way, but we can push for damage. And next turn we can do some more stuff. Even double spell. So they still can cast this for 3. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's go Rens Resolve. Yeah, first. Okay, an attack, so okay. And now we can recast the Runaway Steam Key and even play light up the stage. I think that's fine because yeah, we drew 2 mountains, so I will play. I have already a lot of lands, and next turn we can even double spells. We can see if we want to. Okay, so that's annoying. So additionally, they can sacrifice another vampire or zombie and put 2 counters on the Kalitas. Yeah, Lifelink is pretty bad against us. Things in the eye. So I remember I played this card. 2 damage to any target. Okay. So we can just kill the Kalitas with the 2 times play with the fire. Pump our squad. Even go with the resolve here, I would say first, see what we get there, maybe something more relevant. Yeah, and it was so more than enough. Yeah, so I think the deck we played against was a bit slow, but we saw there were some Lifelink. I didn't really completely get what this is about, like more maybe control, but this doesn't look so. I'm not sure, but yeah. Oops. But yeah, so let's do another game. Okay, so then Soul Mage, yeah. Soul Scar Mage, Monster Sphere, if you non-creature spells are nice, so let's keep this one. So we can start with a den, then it comes untapped. First. I mean, yeah, let's go with the Soul Scar Mage first, and next turn we can go Mountain, Spear, and or attack for more. Okay, what does it do? Whenever you an artifact into battlefield you control, it deals damage to each opponent. Oh, that's a bit annoying, so let's go with the land first. There's no way I can remove this creature right now. I can go with the Sticky Fingers first. Yeah, yeah, let's go with the Kumano and try just to push a bit more damage this turn and create a treasure token and play another mage. I would say. Yeah, let's see. So they're already playing 3 colors at least. Does it do a royal skill and draw a card and discard the card? Like it you get something against first strike and trample until end of turn. So it comes already with the 5 counters for 3 mana. That's crazy. And the first ability is really relevant. So depends what they play, but yeah. 3. Of course we can go crash through and shock. Or I like just going with the Monastery Swift Sphere. And shock maybe face. Just attack with all face. Because I mean they can block but they don't kill and they push 5 damage and create a third token, yeah, the next turn. So draw 4 cards and you do the road deals damage, go to the number of cards in your hand. Okay, so the last ability is also pretty annoying, but I'm not sure, so you need a really lot of draw spells to get some bit value from it. Target creature against first strike, trample. Okay, what is this? Not hit, but a graveyard with what is it? Create 1/1 artifact creature token. So it looks like some artifact deck, right? With this fire waiver, has also artifact linked ability. Okay, that also can escalate pretty fast. Okay, so it's 3/1 first strike, but it's until end of turn, right? So yeah. Yeah, okay, so let's go just with the Kumano. And crash through. Give everything trample and just attack resolve, draw card. Can also just go with the resolve just for extra. And attack phase. So they all have trample. Yeah, so I think they can't block efficiently. But yeah, I mean this, if they would get a few more artifacts, it could be already pretty scary. So yeah, that was so we just did 5 games and yeah, it was a good run with this deck. So I think in some upcoming videos I will be still playing this game. I want to so this deck, I want to see how far I can go with it, because right now we are still at the bronze, so probably variety of the deck will be, yeah, I mean more, there will be more variety probably as we move forward, and there we will see more like on mainstream or mostly played games decks. But as I saw and explored, so there are not many decks like that dominate the format, so at least in the current time. But yeah, let's see how this one goes. And yeah, please, if you have some suggestion about the decks that you would suggest that I could try also, or your favorite decks, please feel free to leave some comments in the comment section here on the YouTube. And also if you have some other recommendations you want to make, please feel free to do it. So I'm open to the feedback as always. And thank you for watching, and yeah, hope you have a good day or night or evening wherever you are. And yeah, bye bye.